Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to show you how to install some drilled and slotted rotors and new brake pads on your 2013 and up BRZ. Here we have the Evolution Sport brake pads. Got a little decompression tool off Amazon right there that did not come with the kit. And then we got the drilled and slotted rotors from PowerStop. This specific kit is the PowerStop K6164 front and rear Z23 carbon fiber brake pads and drilled and slotted brake rotor kit. It's for the Scion FR-S, the Subaru BRZ, and the Toyota 86. I got this on Amazon and got it delivered really quick with Prime, so I'll leave a link in the description down below for you guys to check it out and purchase one for your own BRZ. And we did get some new wheels and tires on the BRZ. We got some Extreme Contact DWS 06 Plus tires that are extremely highly rated since my car was spinning in the rain. And then for our wheels, we got some Anki TSR X's. So to start off doing your brakes and rotors, obviously jack up your car and take off your wheels. And then to start it off, the first thing you're going to want to do is get right behind the brake caliper and take off these two bolts. So to loosen the brake caliper bolts on the BRZ, you're going to need a 14mm socket for the caliper bolts. And then once we're done with the caliper bolts, you guys are going to need a 17mm socket for the caliper carrier torque plate bolts. Once you guys got the caliper lifted off of there, you're going to go ahead and remove your old brake pads. I just set mine on the top of my old rotor right here. We're going to be switching it out anyway. And then you guys are able to pull out your old pads. They might be a little bit tough. These were actually not as worn down as I expected, but they squeaked like crazy. And it was time for new rotors as well. So anyway. And then once you guys got your brake pads out of there, you're going to go ahead and loosen the other bolts. These ones are going to be 17mm. So grab your 17mm socket and loosen those in the back. They will be really tight. You might have to use a breaker bar and then loosen the rest afterwards. And once you guys get those bolts out, it just comes right off and you got your lone rotor. So here's what that looks like. And to get off your old rotors, you're going to need some M8 by 125. But this size bolt will help you get the rotor off since they're going to be stuck on there after using them for a long time, and it'll basically just screw into the rotor and it'll pop it off. I'll show you guys how to do that. Because you got these two holes right here, and you're going to go ahead and just screw it into the first one. And then once you hear a little click and you feel it getting a little looser, you can go ahead and put it into the other hole. And it should come right off for you guys. So really easy to do it that way and way better than hammering it off of there. Once you guys are done with that, go ahead and remove your old hardware off of your old brakes. And these might be a little hard to get off, but we're going to be switching it out since our kit includes brand new hardware, which is really nice. And if you guys aren't switching it out and you're using a different kit, just go ahead and clean that with brake cleaner and you can put it straight back on. So we've got our old hardware right there, and we're going to be putting our new hardware on there. It also comes with new little boots, which is nice because all the old rubber boots get kind of worn down. And then we got our brake pads right there and some component lube. Before you install it, go ahead and use some brake cleaner on there and then put your hardware in where the old one went. Make sure it's nice and snug, and then put in the other side. Once you guys got it nice and snug, pull out the caliper pins. This basically just holds your caliper in place, and take off the old lube and the old rubber boots and switch it out. So that's what it looks like switched out. We put some of the new lube on there, and we're gonna put it straight back and do the other one next. Make sure you guys put plenty of the lube onto the pins, since that allows your caliper to move and it holds it in place. Once you got that one nice and snug, grab the other pin, and this one has one little piece that the other one doesn't. You're gonna switch that out as well since the kit comes with it, and reinstall it. And then now it's time to install the new rotors. Here we got the old ones and old brake pads. And we got a dog helping with the install today. Before you guys install the rotor, grab some brake cleaner and spray the rotor on both sides, and then we can go ahead and install it. Once you got the rotor back on there, you go ahead and install the first piece. Put those 17mm bolts back in. Just hand tight for now, and then we can tighten them later. And then here are the new brake pads, and new brake pads versus the old brake pads. And those old brake pads look horrible, but you can see where the circles are. That's basically where you're gonna put the lube onto the new calipers, and also put some on the little pins on the top. So once you guys put some of the lube on there, go ahead and insert it, and it should fit nice and snug. And then in order to get the caliper back on there, we're gonna have to decompress it. I have this Billet Tools one I got off Amazon. I will have a link in the description down below for you guys to buy one for yourself. But you're basically gonna put it onto like one side at a time and compress it in, or decompress it in, and then move to the other side until it's fully decompressed. And one thing to watch out for is after this whole install, I didn't realize my brake fluid overflowed, so just make sure it doesn't. You guys can use like a turkey baster or something to take some of it out if it does. And then also make sure to torque the caliper brackets to 59 foot-pounds, so the 17mm ones. And then for the caliper bolts, do 19.9 foot-pounds of torque once you put them back. And after that, you guys are done. You have new brakes and rotors. Go ahead and do the other three, same exact process. And then here is what the BRZ looks like with the brand new wheels and the new drilled and slotted rotors. Looks absolutely amazing. And make sure you guys follow the break-in process of the hard stops. And then here we got the front ones. It looks like it has some lines on the rotor there, but once you drive it for a little bit, it smooths out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys are interested in purchasing a power stop brake kit for your Subaru BRZ, make sure to hit the link in the description down below. Anyway, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.